Hello, guys. Hello. Sorry for the way I look today. I just came back from the hospital because my daddy got sick, but nothing to worry too much about. So don't worry. And thanks for all the support, guys. I really appreciate it. Even on Instagram, all the messages I receive, I really appreciate it. And I'm glad also this channel and also my uh, primary channel, they're growing as well and on the right path this time. So on a path that I actually enjoy talking about. Today we are going to discuss about a little topic which is something that actually can change your life because it's changing my life. And it's fear, and it's how to not be afraid. I'm learning progressively as I grow older that fear is one of the main causes of regret, remorse, not taking risks, lack of adventure, lack of new things happening in life, lack of life, basically lack of life. Unfortunately, if you want to, have an intense life, taking some risks and putting yourself out there is not essential, but it could be something great that can actually enhance your life. But being in a loop, always doing the same things, always in a routine, sometimes is not that helpful. And I was having this thought during my previous meditations, and also actually it's a thought that I've always had. When I was swimming, I was a professional swimmer, and while I was swimming, I always had a lot of time to think about these things. And I was always thinking, why am I afraid of races? Why am I afraid of competitions? When I was a swimmer, I had training every single day and I had a competition every single Sunday. Or not every single Sunday, but most Sundays. And that was one of the worst part of all my childhood. So much anxiety, so much stress, so much fear come from that. And because my parents were there and so many other different things. But I was thinking, what was the cause of all this fear? Now that I've mastered a bit more fear because of all these repetitions, you become a master after you repeat a lot. How did I manage to get through it and also become better at it? And while doing my meditations, also while reading some new books that I'm learning, like the Four Agreements, and it was talking about doing your best, learning to do your best, learning to do your best, acting, do your best, meaning you do everything that you can now, the best you can, uh, while enjoying it. If you, so not having regrets, if you're not enjoying what you do, it's because you are expecting something from that action. So you're not doing it because you want to do it. You do it because you want the fruit, the rewards of that action. And this is also exactly what the Buddha was teaching. You learn to become inactive in action, which means you learn to take joy from action, no matter the rewards. Actually, is not taking joy from action; is being joyful by your own nature, detached from the action. It means that instead of acting and then being happy, depending on their words, so you become a slave of that action to be happy, and also sometimes you're not happy because of their words, the consequences. You learn first to be and then to act from there. It's always the same thing, always in also in manifestation. They always say you learn to feel grateful as if you already had that thing, and then you act. It's always the same thing. You learn to be first. It's the main thing that I share on my channel. You first learn how to be established in yourself, and then you act from that sense of abundance, from that sense of not wanting anything more. You can act, but you are not attached or you're not attached of their words of that action. So it means you are completely fulfilled right now. But Marco, you say, why should I act if I'm fulfilled? It's a choice. You don't have to act, but if you want to act, you can do it. And if you take action while fulfilled, you enjoy your action. You only choose to do everything you enjoy doing, and everything you have to do, you will enjoy it more, and you don't expect any rewards from it. And this makes you invulnerable. Think about it. Every time in a relationship, in your job, every time that you are afraid of something is because you are vulnerable. It means it's because you expect that some of those consequences of that action could be harmful for you. But if you have no expectations, you literally cannot have harm. How can you be harmed in a relationship if the other person is not okay with you, but you have no expectations on him being okay with you? You have no weak points. How can you be scared and fearful in I don't know, job? In my job, I was right now arguing with this client that I have, and I was thinking, why am I feeling this anxiety, this fear? It's because I have the expectations that this person has expectations on me. So it's all about expecting something from their person. If you're not expecting something from your actions, other people, anything, you have no weak points because there's nothing to be disappointed about. And it's not detachment. It's not living like this. It's actually, if you are not expecting something, you have no weak points because you have no vulnerabilities. You cannot be harmed by that. And if you cannot be harmed by that, because you're already joyful by your own nature, no matter the consequences, you are not afraid. You cannot be afraid, which means you can take risks and you can enjoy that thing, or actually not doing it and do something you actually enjoy and maybe better, and you get better rewards, but it doesn't matter for you, the rewards. So it's actually much better. The less expectations you have on things, the more risk you have because you take, and so probably the thing will be better, and if it's not better, it's okay for you anyway. So it's actually a positive feedback loop. It's very insane that if you learn to let go on things, even on goals, sometimes you let go, and so you relax, and so you have not fear, and so you take better decisions, you enjoy it more, and so creativity comes from that enjoyment, and so positivity comes, and so manifestation or whatever you want, or even just simply acting better comes. So if you learn how to be, then you are not afraid, and so you act better. If you act from a sense of already being fulfilled, everything comes better. So that's it. Let me know, what do you think about it? It's actually a thought that I had, but I think it will be very helpful. Thanks guys for watching. See you in the next video.